I keep thinking like, damn, I thought 54% of black people was in the middle class or above. I thought that our marriage rates for people that make over 100K is 90% for black Americans, and it's 84% for the people that make under 100K. Yes, it's only 35%, but those that we the second largest group of millionaires. That is 1.9 million millionaires. There's black Americans in this country. That we have only been out of slavery and Jim Crow and all of these human atrocities for damn near less than 100 years. And from point A to point B, we are running laps around the whole fucking world. So how is it that we just these despicable people that y'all painting us out to be?
So are you saying that a house like mine, where me and my wife are both here, and we can tag team everything? Are you saying that a single mother household has the equal chance to rival my children's grades?
No, that's not at all what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that your situation for two parents to be in the home with children, that is the most ideal situation there is.
Agreed.
However, I think that single parent households are a part of the problem. A large part, yes, but I don't think that it is the direct cause of every single thing, because most black people in America are raised by single mothers overwhelmingly. So just like most black people that are in prison are raised by single moms, most black people that are in college are raised by single moms, because most of us in general are raised by single moms. So it's like, how can we conflate those two things together? Now, again, it is ideal for everyone to have a two-parent household. But again, I just don't see that this is like the biggest problem. Everyone's goal is not to even have a family or even to get married. But that doesn't mean that politically that we should just ignore what's going on to just say, oh, well, the solution is to get married and then you personally will have a better life if you care about politics. But everyone does not care about politics.
So the only thing that I'll say to that, because I hear that rebuttal a lot, right? Everybody doesn't want a family. But in general, in the United States, and I think in the black community, it's like over 80% of all black people have one child by age 40. So you having a family anyway. So why is marriage the stretch? Why is it that having a baby with a dude is cool, but getting married to him, nah, we can't do that. So the family's coming whether we like it or not.
But even if it's, well, I don't know what that statistic comes from.
Even if it's not.
Over 80%, 80% of people in the United States have at least one child by age 40.
Yeah, that's all stats say that.
According to what, and before you said black people, and now you said all people in the
No, I said black people is a little high. I think it's like a few percent higher.
Yeah, both men and women, about 80% of us.
Is that according to like the census or something?
Yeah, like by age 40, you go down to 35, it's like 60%.
Yeah.
For the source.
You can just go pull it up yourself. You're very smart.
That's not how that's not how the
but I'm okay. That's not how but what I'm saying is, if people are gonna have kids, let's just use that premise, right? Mm-hmm. If people are gonna have kids, why is keeping the family together such a stretch?
Yes, people should keep families together. Yes, absolutely. I'm not against that. I don't know why it's seeming like that. I'm not against people getting families to be together. I am for the nuclear family. But in politics, I don't think that this is the problem. I think it is part of the problem. And then also, when you make a claim, you have the burden of proof. This is literally how it works every time ever. You have to substantiate a claim if you make one.
Okay, if you stop over talking people, okay, at the National Assessment of Education Progress shows that children from two-parent homes, particularly two married biological parents, tend to read at a higher grade level on average than those from single-parent homes. This finding stems from national assessments, like I just mentioned, the National Assessment of Educational Progress. There you have it. Then it also shows right here, it says studies have also found that living with a single mother is associated with lower verbal cognitive ability in children. And also, let me see here, it says here, they said then there's a broad agreement that children raised in two biological parents, okay, present stable marriages, generally fare better in various aspects of life, including educational achievement. There you have it. Right.
Okay, so no, I don't have it.
Y'all said that the average Black American reads at a third grade reading level. I had to look that up to double check. And it's saying that the average Black American reads at an 8th or 9th grade reading level, and the average for all is 10th grade.
Yeah, I mean,
well, according to the
I didn't read
I was
that.
going to say the recent data is
based on the national assessment of
the
adult
national
literacy,
level is 6th, and I saw like 3rd or 4th.
the nation's report card for average proficiency in Black adults. And then we also added all type of negative stereotypes. So we got lawyers going in banks stealing. We can't read at a 3rd grade level. What else did y'all say? Y'all said a whole lot of things. I'm sitting here trying to research the data. Like, where did y'all get this from? But this is what I'm talking about. When we can highlight and find all our high schools is just big parties, and you better off with the like. This sound like
I ain't say that.
I just said
I'm not quoting you exactly.
A reason I didn't even say Laura's going in stealing any from a bank. What I said was when people think that you can just pay somebody a wage and they're not going to steal from you, and I correlated that people are just thieves. It doesn't matter what you pay them, either they're a thief or they're not. That's how I correlated. You ain't listening right, sir.
Marcus, it says approximately 54%.
It was in the context of a diatribe of all the negative things we have, and it wasn't specified. And the way I heard it, I could be wrong. Let me just tell y'all what I heard, and y'all can correct me on each one of y'all points. For real though, I heard that we only go to school and party. We can't read. We don't do nothing right.
Comprehension issues.
And what I told you, I went to an inner city school.
ADD.
We get
I told you when I went to a city school, that's what happened. I ain't say black, white, nothing.
And we from Kia that we read at a 3rd grade level, from Trigger Mike that culturally we have nothing that binds us together, so we gonna fail because we're not like the other cultures. And I keep thinking like, damn, I thought 54% of Black people was in the middle class or above. I thought that our marriage rates for people that make over 100K is 90% for Black Americans, and it's 84% for the people that make under 100K. Yes, it's only 35%, but those that we the 2nd largest group of millionaires. That is 1.9 million millionaires. There's Black Americans in this country. That we have only been out of slavery and Jim Crow and all of these human atrocities for damn near less than 100 years. And from point A to point B, we are running laps around the whole fucking world. So how is it that we just these despicable people that y'all painting us out to be when we went from here to here in a span that's incredible? And then to be like, oh, we just victims because of slavery and racism and all. Those things exist. It's not, I don't just want to create a narrative about racism just to create it so I can carry a chip. These people hung us. These people ate us. These people enslaved us and kept the wealth. Then took that wealth and started the Industrial Revolution. Then took that and reinvested in companies. Then built skyscrapers. Then we literally built the whole. We laid the foundation to build this whole country, and didn't get nothing for it but racial violence and prejudice and rules specifically to limit and keep us down. We did like. To put this in a vacuum and act like we just got here because we just a lowly group of people is disingenuous. Come on, y'all. This is extremely disingenuous.
All right, Professor Marcus.
Question: who told you that Black
Americans approach the podium, Professor?
Second rich.
He said we have the 2nd most millionaires. I think.
That's false. We probably like. Well, no, we not. It's Asians and Caucasians. We not even that.
Marcus making stuff up now. Marcus, where did you pull that reading data? Because that came from the like. So look, hold on. It says the national reading level for Black students is critically low. With recent data showing that only around 17% of Black 4th graders were proficient in reading in 2024. And then the national is 6th grade.
You said Black 4th graders. I used
6th grade. I wasn't reading.
Stop right there. You are highlighting. You said Black 4th graders are at proficient level. I said adults. The way y'all framed it made it seem as though all the adults read at a 3rd grade level. If anybody else heard something other than that,
that's how that was. We said, oh my God,
majority. What I'm talking about is
it said 54% read at a 4th grade.
It's a majority.
The majority, listen, you said the majority of 4th graders read at a below average rate, right? Is that what you said?
No. I said the majority.
No, check Mike, what did you just say?
You know what? You got to read. You got a comprehension problem. No.
I've been getting banged with all these weird numbers all night.
You the
Sugar Mike,
same
did you
kids
not
we be
just say that
talking about.
right now? Did you not just say that right now? That the average fourth grader reads at the third grade below
I didn't say nothing
level.
about no average fourth
No,
grader.
not you,
They
lady.
say
Hold
30
on,
and
hold on.
below. Goddamn.
No, not you, lady. You said the average fourth grader, right?
No, I said 7. Goddamn, you made it. 17% of black fourth graders were proficient in reading in 2024.
Right. So the way y'all framed that earlier in this conversation was if adults read at a third grade level. I know I can't be the only one.
That's what I said.
Yeah, I think nobody represented what stat they were using. That's why it got messed up like that. Nobody differentiated adults from kids or age or nothing like that.
Real quick, M. White, is this the stat you was talking about? Are you talking about where it says that 76% of U.S. millionaires are white, 8% are black, 8% are Asian, and 7% are Latino?
And yeah, and do those numbers. How many of that?
I mean, it's pretty much even across everybody but white people.
Don't we have the second highest population?
Well,
so if we got 8,
which makes us worse.
Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. If there are 100, if there are 300 million white people, and we're the second largest number, and we represent 8% of that number,
so we're not victims. Is that what you're saying, Marcus? I'm with you there.
Well, you gotta acknowledge his point first. He's talking about volume, based on volume. That's what he's going off, right?
Yeah. So I mean, I think that goes against your argument too, though. Like, because if we're only 8% of millionaires, 76% are white people, and also Asians are 8%, and Latinos are 7%. But you're saying we're the second largest population in the States in America?
Not that many of us here. We got to stop.
We the second largest minority group right now.
But we're even as far as percentage of millionaires when it comes to pretty much Latino and Asian.
Just look the numbers up and read them per whatchamacallit. If I'm wrong, I'll say I'm wrong.
What I'm reading is 76% are white, 8% are black, 8% are Asian, 7% are Latino. Let me know if I'm right or wrong. I don't know. That's what I'm reading.
No, read the exact amount. Read this.
Okay. Let me click the joint because I'm using AI right now. But let me click the exact link.
So M. White, 54% of American adults between the ages of 16 and 74-year-old read below a 6th grade level. This is according to the National Center of Education Statistics, NCES. That's what
okay. So here goes the thing. I'm reading from. Hold on.
You reading from
the national. Where is it at? The National Assessment of Adult Literacy, the NAAL, and the Nation Report, or the NAEP. The average reading proficiency of Black adults in the U.S. is roughly equivalent to 8th or 9th grade.
You broke it down.
I think the reason why maybe these different sources may say different things is because when statistics are calculated, especially by like educational institutions, they will have a headline and they will make a claim. And what you're coming to the website for will be the first few things. And then as you go on, they'll say, okay, well, this is how we tested their reading level. This is what we consider a first grade reading level. We consider a first grade reading level, meaning like you can pronounce the words on the paper, but maybe you don't understand what they say. And we consider for like maybe the other people, maybe we consider a first grade reading level. You cannot pronounce these words. So like they go into details like as you read the entire study.
This study was 130 million adults, and it's from the PIAAC study findings, and it talks about proficiency levels. Level 1 that says 18% of adults scored at or below this level in previous. So it's different like collectively, and then there's a level 2, then there's a level 3, which you stated, which is a comprehension skills with high levels corresponding to
let me say
is
something
that
to Marcus's point too. No, let me say something to Marcus's point too, because he's right.
I was asking
he's right about something. And